Hello, and thank you for your free reading request. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to fully participate in the energy of today's reading. This will also help me grow the channel and reach the collective. So I understand that you want a general love reading for the next year, 2023, okay? And that you're currently involved in some casual relationships, so I take it from your message that perhaps you're open to or seeking something that is not casual. So with that said, let's take a look at what the cards have for you today. Let's take a look at 2023. Got the World here in the reverse. So you've been kind of in the same place, or you feel like you've been in the same place for some time. This could also be indicative of a pause, okay? A period of really needing to do some of that introspection, okay? And the World in reverse could be the energy that's been at play for you for 2022, okay? So you've got the Death card here, you've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you've got the Three of Cups in reverse, okay? So whatever 22 or the current brought for you seems to have moved you in the direction of some deeply, personal transformation. At a minimum, you recognize that you're desiring to move into this energy of the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups here in the reverse. But because they're in the reverse, I also feel that there's been like a delay, okay? Both of these cards speak to growth in general. They speak to celebrating that growth, okay? Really appreciating and enjoying that growth, both materially and emotionally. You will carry this energy into next year, so you can expect to experience some growth, although you may not have experienced much of that this year in 2022. Got the Knight of Wands here in the reverse, so I think you're going to embody more of that creative, inspired, that growth-oriented energy in the next year. So you're going to feel more driven, you're going to feel passionate, confident, maybe even a bit daring. You're going to want to really make, this relationship or some future connection happen. All right, 2023. You've got the Four of Swords here in the reverse. You've got the Two of Cups. You've got Judgment. So yeah, I'm getting the sense that at least in the beginning of the year, it looks like you're going to still be thinking through what this means, and there's going to be like a period of evaluation. You're going to really take the time to consider things regarding this partnership. So what I feel here with the Four of Swords also in the reverse, indicating you're probably really going to focus on this. You're going to, take some time off, if you will. Maybe you won't start dating right away. But what I'm getting from this is that you're really going to define the kind of partner that you desire going into 2023. I think you're going to, you've got the High Priestess here, again, doing a lot of that introspection, really being clear on what it is that you want. I think that is yet to be defined, and you're going to be doing some of that work in early 2023. Okay, let's pull some additional cards for 2023, kind of per quarter, okay? So let's look into the second and third quarters of 2023. Clear messages for the client regarding 2023 and her love life. So what it looks like going into the second quarter, you will be meeting someone. You're going to have to carefully consider whether or not this person is for you, though, I think, just because, he comes across as very stern, maybe very strict. Someone that may not be very approachable, okay? Just with the King of Swords and the Emperor here side by side, I get the feeling that this person probably embodies these types of qualities. So somebody that may be a bit controlling, authoritative, like a take charge kind of person, you know, a very dominant person, okay? Could be very honest, very truthful as well, someone of integrity, okay, someone of character. But I think you're going to have to give some thought as to whether or not this is, you know, the kind of person that you want in your life. You have this Knight of Cups here in the reverse, so I have a feeling that he, you know, this is indicative of this person, you know, coming forward with an offer of love, okay? So at first he might come across as charismatic and sweet and things like that, but he may truly be just a little bit more, you know, stern and a little bit more strict and rigid maybe than what he initially presents himself as, okay? But I do think that someone's going to come forward with an offer. So you could expect that months, you know, what, 4, 5, and 6 or so of 2023. Let's take a look at what's happening with this connection going into Q3. And then we'll also take a look at what could potentially happen towards the end of the year. You've got the Sun, you've got that King of Wands here in the reverse, you've got the Tower, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so a couple of things could happen here. It looks like you will probably become involved with this person, or you could be involved, you know, with another person. You'll feel that you have some success, if you will, in your love life at this time of the year. You got the King of Wands here in reverse, so this could be reflective of aspects of this person's, you know, personality. This is going to be a more mature kind of energy. I get that also with, you know, again, King of Swords, the Emperor. I do have a feeling that this might be the same person here. So this person could be passionate, confident, daring. So, you know, Wands is about like kind of like that enthusiasm and that inspiration, and you know, there's beliefs, there's opinion, and I keep, you know, going back to the Emperor here because I think, you know, he's going to be very kind of adamant about his beliefs and his opinion, it seems like. But this person may not bring you what you ultimately desire, okay? I don't believe that it's going to go forward, you know, and become something very serious. I see this Queen of Pentacles here, and so coming out of this, you might still feel and embody the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone that is very much still kind of down to earth, grounded, very career oriented, okay? So we had talked about some growth in 2023, both emotionally and in terms of the material. It seems like at the end of it all, you're going to be on top, or you're going to remain on top. You're going to feel very good. I don't get the sense that you're going to, you know, suffer some major heartbreak or anything, but it seems like this might be a short term kind of relationship or connection. So you could be looking at a relationship of about 6 months or so, roughly, or just a little less than a year. Okay, clear messages for the Aquarian as to how the end of the year could look like for her. All right, so in terms of your love life, for the end of the year, you could be, again, kind of completing a cycle with, you know, this person, these energies that you may experience throughout the middle of the year. You're going to have to make some decisions, maybe go back to the, you know, drawing board, so to speak, to figure out what you've learned from this connection, and maybe that will better serve you, you know, bringing you clarity. All right, to the types of connections or relationships that you want in your life, what exactly it is that you desire for yourself in the long term, whether it's something more serious, whether you're going to continue to casually date, because you've got the Four of Pentacles here, and I feel that you're going to spend some time just really, again, thinking through all of these things. You might feel a little burned even from this connection. You may want to withdraw a little bit. You might feel like a bit like apathetic, you know, bored, things like that. Kind of like over it, if you will. And that's going to bring you change, though. With this Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords, and we can get some additional cards here to clarify this, you're going to have some kind of like a breakthrough moment, an aha moment. Could be the beginning of yet something else, all right? Could be the desire to move forward in a new direction. But you've got this Nine of Swords here. To me, I'm taking this as kind of, again, closing out of whatever this represents, you know, this relationship or this connection. But overall, it may not leave you feeling like your best, okay? The Nine of Swords can bring with it like some anxieties and upset, you know, staying up at night, crying, that kind of thing. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Yeah, we've got the Six of Wands here in the reverse. So again, not feeling very victorious, not feeling very accomplished, okay, necessarily. Yeah, be feeling burdened, overburdened, tired with that Ten of Wands a little bit. Could be as a result of this connection. Could just be how you feel towards the end of the year for other reasons. But you've got the Six of Cups here in reverse. So just make sure that you're not reminiscing on the past or thinking too much about perhaps this connection here, or just anything related to the past. You want to kind of get out of that energy. Additional messages for the Querent before we close the reading. You've got the Eight of Cups here in the reverse. You've got Hierophant in the reverse. You've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and you've got the Eight of Wands. So yeah, I'm starting to get some of the same messaging here with the Eight of Cups here in the reverse. It's about making decisions, okay, around what best serves you, walking away from things that do not serve you. Got the Hierophant here in the reverse. So again, some lessons learned is the sense that I'm getting. Really doing that work and figuring out what it is that you want for yourself, okay, especially with the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. So very self-loving, you know, self-nurturing kind of energy here. And you've got the Eight of Wands. So I think going into 2023, again, you're going to experience a lot of personal transformation and growth, okay? Might even feel like a bit of a whirlwind, and it came at you so fast. Perhaps you felt like, whoa, you know, it's like kind of like when we get through most of the year and we feel like, whoa, you know, the year's completely disappeared, it's gone, you know, what happened, and we don't even realize it. It's very possible that that's what, you know, next year is going to feel like for you, okay? What I don't see for 2023 is like a Queen of Wands, or the kind of energy where you might be like out and about and you might be really actively dating, actively, you know, seeking connection. So I didn't see any of that, okay?